Yep, it's getting about that time. I think I'm gonna need a haircut soon. Hey guys, KiraKennedy here with day 12 of my vlog every day in August challenge. And today has been a day of ups and downs. Major down, I didn't really get much done today productively aside from watching some stuff on Netflix. And to be honest, I was considering doing a Netflix-based review show where I just focus on like TV series and stuff. I've had the idea for a while, since I binge-watched the entire first season of Scream, which, if you want my review of that right now, it's not terrible. It's about what you'd expect for a Scream TV show, from my opinion, personally. But, yeah, I've been watching a lot of Netflix today. I went to go see my grandmother. I went to go see my nonna, I should say. Just because, she likes having company over. She prefers my mom because my mom, sits and talks with her and stuff, even though the language barrier is there as well, like with me, because she prefers speaking in Italian as opposed to English, even though her English is very, very good. But on top of all of that, I finally got my tuition deposit paid. My mom paid about double what my credit card limit is right now, so I could cover that tuition deposit. And now I've got a little bit of money left over. I used part of it to buy a new t-shirt for the upcoming NXT event in Toronto. You could say this t-shirt was a perfect 10. Okay, I'll stop. And so I've got a couple weeks till that comes in. But other than that, pretty good day. The only downside I could say about today, and it's one that I've faced a lot in terms of this, was there's this pizza place we really love. It's close to my nonna's. It's about a 15-minute drive away, 15-20 minutes. And I had happened to put in a resume there because both my cousins worked there. And when I came to pick up my pizza, the owner, who had taken a look at my resume, I had spoken with him about it before, his exact response to me, I didn't even ask him about the resume. He said, "Oh, yeah, you handed in a resume. Yeah, I can't hire you because you live in a place that's 15 minutes away, and I prefer to have people that are closer, especially if you're going to school in the fall." Which is understandable. Besides a lack of experience and a lack of work experience, and minus the job I had for 2 years in a restaurant, and the fact that I have very little interview experience, and the interview is usually where I screw up, if I even get one. The biggest problem I've had with job interviews has been my availability, or whether or not I can actually get from wherever I need to that place. It would be easier in the town I live in, but you would think that at least, but it's actually worse, because it's so far out of the way, and unless you have 100% access to a car, or you're not a student, it is next to impossible to get a job here. That's why I was hoping I could get a job where my grandmother lives, because it's a lot easier to access that kind of stuff, and while, yes, the commute to and from school would be a lot harder, or be a lot longer, it's also more consistent than the transportation here, because there's a train heading towards Toronto that I could catch every hour, and same going back. Whereas here, there's only 5 buses out of town, 5 buses into town. The latest bus out of town leaves at 1:30 in the afternoon, and the latest bus back into town leaves the station at 8:30 p.m. And those buses are spread out about every 2 hours, with the exception of the 3 rush hour buses, which come every hour. So, basically, my job situation hasn't changed, but I am still optimistic, especially after the huge interview blitz I had a couple weeks ago. But that's pretty much it for today. I'm probably going to do a gaming stream on Sunday night. I don't know what game I'm going to do yet, but I definitely know I'm going to do one. It's probably going to be at about 8 p.m. Might do it as 2 hours, so 1 hour of gaming and then maybe just an hour of shooting the breeze. Maybe I'll play something on my guitar or something. I don't know. You know, count that as my weekly recap. But with all of that out of the way, if you guys would like to follow me on social media, I am on Twitter at KiraKennedyHNR, Tumblr at KiraKennedyHNR.tumblr.com, and of course you can always check out my Facebook page, facebook.com/KiraKennedyReviews. Also, if you'd like to check out any of my past work, my Let's Plays, my stream archives, even my reviews, you can do so at peanutbutterdisaster.com. Also, if you guys like the idea of me doing a Netflix-based review show, maybe even stretch it over to other stuff, let me know in the comments below, because I don't know, I think I could do that given how much Netflix I watch. Who knows, but until tomorrow, I am Kira Kennedy, and thank you for watching.
Peanut butter disaster.